All the activities and strategies in early childhood education centers need not uniformly promote the learning and development of children. The overall efficiency of an early childhood program is depend upon several factors like quality of the staff, suitable environment, appropriate teaching practices, effective approaches, and also the parental involvement. After planning the program in an early childhood education center and implementing it, the next step in the process is to know the impact of the implemented program. Evaluation forms the basis for the quality enhancement in early learning centers. At the end of the session, the learners will be able to understand the concept and importance of evaluation, aware the types and purpose of evaluation, role of documentation in the process of evaluation. Evaluation can be conceptualized as a process of organized, systematic, and uninterrupted monitoring and investigation of the efficiency of work in an early childhood education setup. Evaluation can be defined as a method of gathering evidence, reflecting on it, noting particular patterns as they emerge, and trying to see what principles of good practice are involved. Evaluation system offers the criteria for judgments about the best practices to be implemented in early learning setup. The quality of early childhood education is directly associated with children's developmental outcomes as well as the implementation of effective teaching learning approaches. This proves the necessity of the evaluation procedures in early learning setup. Methods of evaluation. Evaluation of any program in early childhood education centers can be carried out in the following methods. First one is an external evaluation. External evaluation is primarily aimed at monitoring the value of educational achievements and outcomes. Very minimal attention is given towards determining the quality of the process, which paves the way for the accomplishment of the desired objectives. It is carried out according to the criteria which are determined well in advance. It is conducted by outside agencies such as funding agencies or governmental organization. The main focus of external evaluation is on the academic outcomes rather than the approach and strategies. Self-evaluation is yet another systematic and internal process directed towards shedding light on the existing situation in the learning center. The main emphasis is on determining the positive achievements, detecting problems, and suggesting solutions with the aim of improving the current status. Self-evaluation encompasses the processes, the relationship, and conditions under which the education process is conducted. Quality of any program requires continuous professional reflection. Self-evaluation should be geared up in order to improve the quality of particular segments and of the institution as a whole. Continuous self-evaluation of education process is the first step on the path towards its improvement. Purpose of evaluation is to make informed conclusions about the quality and effectiveness of the program. The evaluation process is carried out in order to promote responsibility among all the stakeholders in the early childhood education centers, that is, the administrators, the educators, the assistants, parents, and the caregivers. Provide useful indicators of accomplished goals and scope for improvement. Identifying the positive sides as well as the critical points is the best way to improve and sustain quality. Ensure equal opportunities and avenues for children, that is, catering to the developmental needs of all, each and every child individually. Determine trends in improving the quality of early childhood education center by knowing if their quality is decreasing or increasing in terms of approaches, strategies, and outcomes. Types of evaluation. There are different types of evaluation in an early childhood education center. They are In a program evaluation, in an early childhood education classroom, a lot of activities are being carried out every day. Children participate in various activities starting from readiness to outdoor games. If they take part actively and enjoy the activities, the planned activities are considered to be successful and the educator can continue with the same. If the children do not take active participation, the activities are taken to be boring and the educator should modify the activities. Next is the pupil-teacher evaluation. Pupil-teacher evaluation is vital in an early childhood education class. When the teacher teaches and the children are not active, then the teacher needs to change the approach. This evaluation will help the educators to improve their teaching learning approaches. Child evaluation. The evaluation of children should be totally informal and flexible and child friendly. The main purpose of this evaluation should be the holistic development of children along with the readiness to learn. Next comes the material evaluation. Children use many materials for their activities. These materials include indoor and outdoor play equipment, readiness materials, art and craft items, kitchen and dining equipments. All these items should be tested for their durability, safety and child friendliness. If some equipment are found to be harmful or disliked by the children, it has to be removed immediately. Documentation in the broader sense means the compilation of the activities and achievements carried out in an early childhood education center. It serves the purpose of interpretation and reinterpretation of the process of children's teaching learning experiences and its outcomes. It also provides information on the quality of educators' strategies and approaches implemented in the process. Using the pedagogical documentation, educators have an opportunity to monitor and evaluate the child as well as themselves in interaction with the child. The documentation serves as a proof for evaluation and also deepens the awareness of individual and developmental features of each child. It offers early childhood educators the choice of selecting suitable strategies for supporting the child's development, education and learning. Documentation helps in more careful monitoring, reflective interpretation of the child's activities and the shaping of educators' appropriate educational interventions. Collecting, examining and interpreting documentation is both a research and reflective process that develops means, methods and outcomes of teaching learning process. Evaluation of programs and activities in an early education setup emphasize the qualities of procedures and approaches implemented among the children. Evaluation also includes the assessment of manpower and material involved in the process. Assessment of children's learning and development will be a part of the information needed to evaluate the program. The purpose of assessment is to give useful information about child's learning and development to the adults providing the program and to children and their families. Thank you.